had big dreams of one day joining the NYPD. They say his murder is a case of mistaken identity. A relative who didn't want to show his face on camera says a gang member sent an apology on Snapchat.
They were just saying the messages that it wasn't for Junior. It was somebody else, but they confused him. And they said sorry, they apologized, and they sent their condolence, but it wasn't for them. But he's gone. That doesn't change anything.
All right, y'all, what's going on? It's your boy Westbrook in the studio. Yeah. Peace. I want to offer up some more good news so some people can have peace of mind out there. Recently I made a video, an update video for this particular case. Rest in peace, Junior. You already know what it is. And I said that 5 people were in custody. And in another video that I made yesterday, I said that more warrants should be passed out because of the fact that people were recording it before time. It was so many getaway vehicles, and inside of these getaway vehicles, if you notice, the people who committed the crime jumped in the back passenger sides of these vehicles. So there was somebody in the front seat of the vehicle. So it's a lot of people that were involved in this horrific murder that have not been arrested yet, that we should probably see warrants for. So scrolling through my timeline, scrolling, you know what I'm saying? And I see that 3 more people have been caught. So it's 8 people in custody, y'all, which is great news. I don't know how many warrants they have in total, but 8 people have been arrested in this case. I just want to say my condolences to the family. In this clip over here, you're going to see the mother. She's very well spoken. And I want to take some time. And I'm going to say this not to be racist. I'm going to say this because these are the people who have been addressing this particular angle of this whole case. I don't know what political view you have, but it seems like for some reason when some people pick a political view, whether it be Republican, Democrat, left wing, right wing, all this other stuff, when they pick a point of view, they begin to become bigots for some reason. A lot of people are like, oh, this kid was a gang member, he shouldn't have been in a gang, leave it up to those fucking Mexicans, blah, blah, this, that, and this. First of all, they were Dominican, not Mexican. Okay. Second of all, this kid Junior was trying to join the NYPD when he became of age. This was not a bad kid. This was a great kid. You know what I'm saying? He had his whole life in front of him. And let's not confuse gangs with equaling out to violence right off the rip. The people who band together and say, you can't kneel for this flag, you need to stand up, put your hand over your chest and rep for this flag. Don't that sound like gang activity to you? Rep for my flag or else? That sound like gang activity to me, okay? So why you people so quick to, gangs were created in order to fight establishments that were out for the negative, out for bad in people. When the Crips and the Bloods was started, it was because they needed to fight against the cops. Now, it took a negative spin afterwards, but let's not forget why gangs were created. Gangs were created in order for people who felt singled out to come together. People who felt singled out needed to come together. That's why gangs were created. Now, you know, a lot of y'all might not like this. The military is a gang. The United States rappers that say you can't take a knee because you disrespecting the flag and this, that, and this. That in gang culture is called set tripping. You guys are saying that other people are set tripping because they do not value your colors the way that other people do or should. You have to understand that gangs is not this minority group of people that have decided to do violence and break crime. Gangs are groups of people that band together under colors, under representation of something, for something, in order to create
screaming for justice
change
for Junior as one of the
in their
suspects in the
particular
brutal murder of a
situation.
Belmont
Whether
teen
it
is
be they're
walked out of
poor
the
and they're
48
trying to get
Precinct
rich,
Station House in
selling
Tremont.
drugs and this, that, and this.
19-year-old Kevin
Whether they
Alvarez is
are,
charged with second-degree murder,
governments and they're
manslaughter,
trying
and
to
gang
gain
assault.
power and take over other people's currency via the Federal Reserve. You see what I'm saying? Gangs can be a lot of different things. So stop with the comments talking about Puerto Rican, Mexican, motherfucking gang members, this, that, and this. You're in a gang yourself, my friend. You are in the gang of repping for America. When you put your little American flag on, your Confederate flag hat on, you gang up at that point. You repping your colors. You got your flag hanging out the back of your truck, hanging out the back of your pocket. You banging, G. You banging too. It's just you banging something different.
Investigators say all of the suspects are members of a gang.
That's the only
Neighbors say
difference.
it's the Dominican
So
gang
don't say, you know,
Trinitarios. Police say
don't
the
be
teen
so quick to
killed
put
was
yourself
not
on a
connected
pedestal.
to any
If
gang.
you get upset
They've been
when
searching for
somebody
his
take a
killers
knee
since
at an
Wednesday
NFL
when they say
game,
the men
you
dragged
gangbang.
Guzman-Feliz
It's
out
that
of a
simple.
bodega on
You
Bathgate Avenue
gangbanging
and
for
East
America.
183rd
Point blank,
Street
period.
and then
Don't
stabbed him
belittle this
repeatedly.
child
Cell phone video
based
shows
off
the
of
teen running
your
one block to St.
assumptions on what
Barnabas
he was going to
Hospital
do.
where
He
he
could have been
died.
in a gang, turned his life around, and still became a police officer. That
His
shit
family
happened.
says Junior had
Okay?
big
For
dreams
all you
of one
Blue
day
Lives
joining the
Matter
NYPD.
motherfuckers out
They
there,
say his
you
murder is a
gangbanging.
case of
You
mistaken
saying
identity.
that
A relative who didn't want to show his face on
coming
camera
home at
says
night
a gang
is
member sent
way
an apology
better than
on
anything
Snapchat.
and
They were just
anybody
saying the
else that he
message
got to
that it wasn't
murder
for Junior.
in order
It
to
was
come
somebody
home at
else, but
night.
they
And
confused him.
that blue
And
run
they said
strong.
sorry, they
That blue
apologized,
don't
and they
run.
sent
That
the
blue
condolence,
don't
but it
bleed.
wasn't
This,
for
that, and
them.
this.
But
That
then-
is gang
but he's
activity,
gone.
y'all.
That doesn't change
That's
anything.
gang banging. That is.
And
Y'all
again,
got a
8
code.
people
Y'all not
are
snitching
now
on
in
each other.
police
Cops are
custody. Those
gang
arrested in
bangers.
Patterson will
Okay?
be arraigned tomorrow.
When
A
I want to say this
GoFundMe
again,
page has now
when the
raised
police
nearly
force was started, it was started to catch
$150,000. And
runaway
this afternoon around
slaves.
3 o'clock, a
Okay?
vigil will be held for
The
Junior.
police are
Live in the
responsible
concourse
for
section of the
gangs.
Bronx, Natalie Dutter,
Yin and
CBS.
yang, people. Yin and yang. So I know the negative comments not gonna stop. I just want to say R.I.P. to Junior. It would have been nice to see him fulfill his dream. It would have been nice to see him have a second chance at this. I want to also say that the gang, the Puerto Rican gang that did attack him, they did offer up their condolences because they did say that it was a mistaken identity and that they're completely sorry. I'm sorry I'm talking so fast. But yeah, just another unfortunate situation that happened to be being resolved very fast. They said a lot of the men, 3 of the men were caught in New Jersey. One turned himself in after seeing himself on the news, and another person was, and I think 2 people was caught in the Bronx or something like that, or somewhere in the surrounding areas. I'm not sure about that Bronx one. I probably got that one wrong, but like I said, man, we all out here gangbanging at some point in time. Junior was not a gangbanger. Okay, point blank, period. I just want to say that for all of the commenters out there. A lot of people going back and forth in the comments, arguing with each other about, you know, bigotry. You know what I'm saying? Just being racist. Like, really fucking racist. And it's just, you know, it reminds me of when people say, oh, I didn't expect for you to sound like that. Because I got the dreads, because, you know, I got the tattoos and this. They don't expect for me to speak articulately and different things like that. And, you know, even some black people clown me about it, but we got to break the mold out here, people. I talk like this because it's comfortable for me to talk like this. I talk like this because I feel comfortable talking like this. You feel me? So you already know what it is, man. Thank y'all for all of the new subscribers. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's your boy. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel. Check out some of my older videos. And let's just try to expand our minds, people. Let's use the third eye. I got my Harry Potter scar right here. Let's use our third eye to expand our minds and not try to be as closed-minded. To all my white folks out there saying gangs and minorities and this, that, and this, what if we judged you on your past? On your ancestors' past? You know what I'm saying? For you to classify somebody of a fair skin color as immediately in a gang, that says that you are going back in history and saying in history Most of these people are in gangs anyway, so they must still be in gangs. So what if we go back in history and say most of these people are bigots, murderers, rapists, they come through and pillage people's towns and kill everybody that is naturally from that specific area in order to create dominance and economic standards that didn't even exist before, that the Caucasian or the European took over? What if we did these same things to classify you? You know what answer we get? Oh, that wasn't us. That's the answer that I get when my friend shares something like, oh, another person ran from the cops, you gangs, this, that, and this, and then I'll be like, oh, well, let's not forget who the real immigrants are. Oh, that wasn't us. Everybody hit that, oh, that wasn't us move. Oh, that wasn't us. We didn't enslave you guys. We didn't come to this country illegally. Yes, you did. Just because throughout the generations you were born here, don't forget where you come from. Period. A lot of y'all forgot where y'all came from. A lot of y'all don't know where y'all came from, so y'all comfortable just talking shit about anybody. Y'all need to stop that because y'all were the true immigrants. The Spanish were here before y'all. The Africans were here before y'all. If we're talking about, what empire was that? The Moroccan Empire, the Moors. You know what I'm saying? They came to this country 400 years before anybody else came to this country, and they bought white slaves with them for sex objects. Let's just be clear about that. Let's not forget where we came from, and let's use where we came from in order to progress. Progress. I like to use the word pro. Let's use where we came from to progress instead of using where we came from to define. Because otherwise, a lot of people can be defined. Like real quick. We can define a lot of y'all real fucking quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget that the Jews and all these other people started gangs when they first came to this country in order to overthrow the government, pay off the police, and different things like that. They started these gangs to overcome the government, pay off the police, and different things like that, so that way they could have a chunk of the system that we like to live in. You know what I'm saying? The matrix that we feel so comfortable involving ourselves in. So, man, let's not get off topic. Junior was a good dude. He was a good kid. I didn't know him, of course, personally, but when things like this happen, the first thing the media like to do is find dirt on the victim. They try to find some dirt. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, how can we spin this to make it seem like this kid deserved what he got? I didn't hear it. I haven't heard it. He was a good kid. You know what I'm saying? They got pictures of him in the NYPD police jacket. He was a good kid. You know what I'm saying? And that says a lot for somebody who has the odds pent against him in this country because of people like y'all. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Westbrook in the studio. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Peace. No matter what people say, always figure it out for yourself.
I know you said you wait for me, but lately I've been running. You telling me I'm perfect, or what you see is what I'm really showing. I've been on the road. I got some petty dough. I got way too focused.
I got blueberry muffins stuck in my teeth. Please forgive me.
To your text, I use just emojis, cause when you get up in your feelings, that energy be so in motion. Pharaoh said, teach the queens. You got it and they want it, but I'm passing out the tip.